Good morning, student. Today we are going to discuss about the trait approach, chapter number 2, self and personality. Now let us know the theories which come under the trait approach. Allport trait, which was based on cardinal, central and secondary. Raymond Kettle was the another psychologist which was based on factor analysis, source and surface trait. Now the another psychologist is Nick theory. The comparison have been made between the trait like neuroticism. Their traits are different as compared to the emotional stability, extroversion versus introversion, psychotism versus social ability. So these are the psychologists who have developed their theories under the trait approach. Now let us know what is trait approach. In Hindi children, the trait is known by the term gun. Traits are specific to an individual. Traits are generally stable over time. Traits are consistent across situations. Trait is considered as relatively enduring attribute or quality on which individual differ from another. Now children, kindly note that these traits are used to define personalities. Now children, if you notice in your daily life, we label traits to a friend or other person as honest, aggressive, fearful, dependent, lazy and dull. So these are the traits which defines the personality of an individual. Now if you see around, each person tend to differ on their trait. Some people are honest throughout their life, some people are aggressive. So traits tend to vary in an individual. But they do not change throughout the life. It remains constant in their personality. Now if you look at the example, when we come to know person is sociable, we often assume that he may be cooperative as well as friendly. So this is the trait of an individual that we are talking about. It remains constant and it does not change. Now trait approach is basically used to understand the development of personality. Now the first theory which comes under the trait approach is given by Gordon-Allport trait theory. Now I am going to discuss about the Allport trait theory of personality. He proposed a number that individual possess a number of traits which are dynamic in nature. Dynamic, they have used the term dynamic means people tend to vary in their traits. He used the word of English language to describe personality. These are cardinal, central and secondary. These words he has taken from the English language so that to define the personality of an individual. Now the first trait that they have talked about is cardinal trait. These traits tend to have overwhelming influence on the behavior of an individual. These are highly disposition. Entire life of an individual tend to revolve around one goal. So this was the basic idea of the cardinal trait, that people sometimes get associated with their trait, as they have given the example of Mahatma Gandhi. So entire life tend to revolve around the one goal, that was to follow the path of non-violence. So Mahatma Gandhi, as a freedom fighter, whatever he wanted to implement in one society, he implemented through the non-violence. So sometimes people, so this trait got associated with the Mahatma Gandhi's name. So now people also know Mahatma Gandhi by the term non-violence. Now let us know about the second trait, that is central trait. These traits are often used for testimonial or job recommendation. When somebody gets selected for a job, we often use these traits to determine his personality as warm, sincere, diligent. So these were the term that was used under the central trait to define one's personality. And these traits are used for two reasons. One is testimonial. Now let us know about the secondary traits. Now secondary traits such as likes mango or prefer ethnic clothes are the example of secondary traits. So basically secondary traits are based on choices. Whether one's like to eat fruit, whether one's like to go for a party, it depends upon an individual choices. So these were the three traits that Gordon-Allport has given under his theory. So children, kindly note down this in your psychology notebook.